Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Live with the Chamber. My name is Jack Faria. My pronouns are he, him, his. I'm the Membership and Events Coordinator for the Wisconsin LGBT Chamber of Commerce. Thank you all for taking part of your lunch or dinner or breakfast, whenever you're watching this, to join us. Super excited for our guest today, but just a few little house cleaning things before we get going. Again, this is Live with the Chamber. This is our casual interview series that allows LGBT-owned and allied businesses to share news about their business, how they've adapted to COVID-19, moments of triumph, and just anything else that's been on their mind. We'll also sort of go into the history of why they joined the chamber, get to just ask a bunch of fun questions. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. We would love to hear from you. What are you having for lunch? Where are you watching from? Let us know that you're out there. We'd appreciate it. Again, like I said, just a few more house cleaning things. I want to mention for the last time, I promise, we have our virtual LGBTQ+ and ally career fair. It's happening tomorrow. It's at noon, runs until 3 o'clock. You have to register. All that information is on our website and Facebook page. I highly encourage that folks come. There are a crazy number of vendors that we have. We have about 20 vendors with all sorts of different positions that are available or up for discussion. Hope you'll join us for that. It's tomorrow at noon. And then, thinking a little bit farther into the future, we have our next virtual Maximize Your Membership orientation. That's 10 a.m. on Monday, July 13th. This is an opportunity for our newest members to get acquainted with the chamber. We'll meet on Zoom, just have a casual conversation about chamber membership benefits. You don't have to be a member to join this, I must say. If you want a little bit more information about what membership entails, join this. Details are on our Facebook page as well. Should be a lot of fun. One last reminder, if you are a member of the LGBT Chamber of Commerce, I want to ask you to check out your business listing that is on our directory and make sure everything's up to date. I'd love to help you with that. You can drop me a line, jack@wislgbtchamber.com. I'm always here to help. With that, I want to welcome our special guest for the day. We have the HR coordinator of Cabela, Prairie, Carolyn Kuhuzara. Carolyn, hello.
Hi.
There we go. How's it going, Carolyn?
Oh, good. I hope everyone's doing well too.
Good, good. Yeah, how was your weekend? How are you feeling?
It's always too short. I mean, I usually work every other Sunday, but this Sunday I had off and I just felt like it flew by so fast.
Yeah. No, I appreciate your honesty with that, because I feel the same way. It always just sort of comes and goes, but hopefully everyone's getting a chance to enjoy the outdoors. Speaking of that, I think y'all at Cabela's know a thing or two about being outdoors, but for folks who are not familiar with Cabela's, let us know what you do. What do you do over at Cabela's Prairie?
Like, what do I do specifically, or what does Cabela's do?
Let's talk about Cabela's and we'll get into the meat and potatoes of what you do.
Sure. So Cabela's is definitely an outdoor store. The main mission is to encourage people to spend time outside. We also do a lot of conservation efforts. So we have a lot of partners that we partner with and do a lot of different events that people are allowed to go to. So those are all really awesome. But in the store, we've got clothing, we've got fishing equipment, we've got hunting equipment, we've got camping stuff. I know right now is a hot time for camping. So we've got a lot of sales going on. Every 2 weeks, we switch our sales. So there's always good deals on something in our store. But yeah, it's great. And all of our outfitters are well trained in the department that they're in. So I'm not an expert on many of this stuff, but they're really good at what they do. So if you ever feel a little bit interested in trying out a new hobby, just feel free to stop in. They'd all be happy to help you guys.
Oh, fantastic. And you might not be an expert on all these different things, but you are an expert in HR. Tell us a bit about what you do.
Sure. So I'm the HR coordinator here. I started as the office administrator and then moved into this role. I've been in this role for about 1.5 years now, so I'm still kind of newer, but getting my feet in. But my main responsibilities would be to help with staffing, making sure we're staying in compliance and resolving any issues that we have in the store, making sure people are feeling happy and welcomed here at our store. those are the main things I do. I also call myself, in parentheses, the in-house therapist. I've had people who just have one of those days, a customer is being rude, or maybe traffic was bad, or I've had people be like, oh, my mom's being so annoying today, and they just need like 5 minutes to get it off their chest. And I'm like, that's what I'm here for. Like, if you just need a second to get whatever's bothering you off your head, I'm here for. I've got candy in my office too, so sometimes people just pop in for a sweet. So I'm kind of, I don't know, I like their friend that they can come to for whatever they need. I don't judge, so whatever they've got problems with, I'm here for them.
That's awesome. Thank you for being that resource for those folks. That's incredibly important now. But we were talking a little bit earlier about sort of your go-to gift that you would give someone from Cabela's, and just me doing the prep for this and looking at your website and through Facebook, there are an incredible number of different items that you can get there. I forget how much is in store at Cabela's. So again, like what's sort of a good go-to item that you would get someone as a gift?
So it depends on whether they're very outdoorsy or not. Like I know I said before, I'm not the most outdoorsy. Like I like being outside and doing things, but I'm not very smart when it comes to like camping and hunting. I like to glamp. So last time I went camping, I did bring my computer in a hot spot. So just saying. But if you're into the outdoors, I mean, we've got like Yeti coolers and water bottles. Those are always a good thing that everybody needs. Oh, yeah. We do have a good gift section as well. So if they just want some cozy blankets, candles, we've got a lot of kids like games and toys. We've got outdoor activities like the cornhole toss, things like that. So I would say those in general are good. But if people are specifically into the outdoors, I know that there's very like niche details depending on what kind of fish they go for or whether they're a tent camper or not. But there's so many generic things that we have here too. And like I said, all of our outfitters know the department like the back of their hand. So if you just say, I know someone who likes to fish, what would you recommend? They have a lot of options there too.
That's awesome, because I often feel like when I'm getting a holiday gift or a birthday gift for someone who I know is outdoorsy, I often feel like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. So it's great that those folks there are all skilled. I have these memories of going to Cabela's with my grandfather and just being overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that's there. What's sort of your favorite section and department of your Cabela's specifically?
My favorite area. I mean, in the store in general, we have an aquarium. Actually, all of the Cabela's and Bass Pros, I think, have an aquarium in it. So I really enjoy checking out the aquarium area. It's really fun because whenever we have to clean the aquarium once a week, there's actually someone who gets into like a scuba gear and he dives in and he gets to clean it. It's really cute. And all the kids really love watching him swim around and everything. So I love that area. But in general, I would have to say, I'm trying to think. Maybe fishing. I'm not super well versed in fishing, but that seems to be the spot where if I'm walking around the store saying hi to people, someone always stops me in fishing and I never know the answer to their question. But it's just amazing how big it's like. Almost half of our store is just fishing equipment, and it's just so interesting to see that there's so many little things that you need and differences between them. And I love fish. Like I love aquariums, anything to do with just being on a lake or something, I'm super into. So I'd say probably fishing.
No, that's awesome. And that's another thing too with fishing that, like you said, there are so many different niche things that people are specifically looking for, and Cabela's is stocked with it. But with that, cool, my echo things that are part of the conversation. Please stop. Not now. Sorry about that. Again, this is live. We're doing it live. Sort of just a couple more questions as we close out. I wanted to ask sort of why Cabela's on Prairie decided to join the LGBT Chamber.
Yeah, so personally, I've been passionate about this since I was in high school. My brother and I have always participated in the Day of Silence. We've got a lot of friends who are part of this community, so it really touches home for us. So when I joined and switched to the HR coordinator role and I had more say in, what outreach we're doing, I definitely brought you guys to the table front and center, and my general manager was completely on board, and she thought, you guys are such a wonderful organization. We want to reach out to as many different people, perspectives. We just want to have a well-versed community here. And even if you guys aren't interested in working here, even just shopping here, or just knowing that, we're always here to help you guys for whatever you need.
That's fantastic. Beautiful answer. I think that's echoed with all of our membership base of just wanting to welcome as many folks as you can. So thank you for doing that work. I appreciate you as a member, appreciate you as a person. But we touched on a little bit about these career fair things. You will be participating in our career fair happening tomorrow, noon to 3. I wanted to ask what roles are being discussed at the career fair for you, and sort of what an ideal candidate looks like, to give folks watching a little heads up.
Sure. So yep, we'll be here tomorrow. It'll be me. So if we one-on-one chat, they'll be hanging out with me for a bit. But we do have part-time and full-time available. We've got like a switchboard position, so that would be answering the phones, helping with that in-store pickup. We've got fishing. So if you are a fisherman and looking for a position, we do have part-time fishing sales open. We've got footwear sales as well, which would be a good spot for me because I'm not I don't know fishing super well. So footwear is kind of a good way to get into the door if you don't know the outdoors super well. And we also have firearms sales. So kind of a variety of things in our store. But honestly, our ideal candidate, I always make contact with every person who applies. So I'm not basing it off of your experience or anything. I'd rather just get to know you guys, know your personality. As long as you're, open to learning and just have a good overall attitude and spirit, we're all happy to have you on board.
No, I love that. Thank you so much. And thank you for letting us get to know you a bit. I hope folks who are watching and are coming to our career fair tomorrow, just say hi and get to know you a little bit better. Thank you for spending part of your lunchtime with us. Yeah, if there's anything else that you want to say, the floor is yours.
I don't have anything off the top of my head, but just want to say hello to everybody and happy Pride Month as well. I know we're closing it out, but I'm always here to help you guys with whatever you need. If you'd want to do even like a mock interview, a phone interview, if you're not specifically looking at Cabela's, feel free to one-on-one me. I always send out my email address and my phone number to a lot of people. So even if for some reason you're not looking, even in Wisconsin, I've helped partner people with other states and cities, or I'm in Sun Prairie. So if you're looking for, like, we've got Richfield, Prairie du Chien, and Green Bay area as well that has a Cabela's. So I can help you guys partner with those HR coordinators. But whatever you guys need, feel free to reach out to us. Even if you're hosting an event and you just want us to know, I can hang it in the break room. We can, if you guys are having a camping event, we can always see what we can do there. So just feel free to reach out to me if you're coming to the event. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
That's awesome. Again, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Carolyn, thank you. That concludes today's Live with the Chamber. I hope everyone's having a great day. Happy Monday. Thank you again, Carolyn. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye. And now it's the fun spinny wheel. There we go.